And now I want to tell you a little bit about the student self-assessment that we have at the end of each unit. So at the end of Unit 1, you'll see that we have a few pages called Student Self-Assessment. The first page asks the student to reiterate what the unit learning goal was and what the criterion were. There's 4 criterion per unit. So you'll see here I have a little arrow that leads you back to the beginning of the lesson, of the unit, where we outlined those different learning goal for the entire unit, and then those 4 criterion. So we first want them to fill out those in their own words, or reiterate them, word for word. And then we ask them, how have they met or exceeded each of those 4 criteria? And are there ways in which they're striving to improve on those? And draw work from their portfolio to support their answer. So it's really a chance for them to reflect, get some metacognition going, think about those different criterion. Then we ask them to do one of our favorite thinking routines. I used to think, now I think. How has their thinking changed over the course of the unit? What have they noticed in their daily interactions, in terms of how their thinking might have changed? Anything like that. Number 3, has their behavior changed as a result of their learning in this unit? Maybe they're using their values more, for example, in Unit 1. Are they using values in a different way? Are they thinking about mission in a different way? Has their behavior changed in the way that they're actually interacting with others in the world? This is a time for them to reflect on that question. And so each unit has one of these self-assessments at the end for the students to engage in some of this metacognitive reflection that we know is so important and that usually gets short shrifted, unfortunately, due to time constraints. So we would really encourage you to have your students engage in this metacognitive reflection at the end of each of the units and engage in some of these questions. Maybe not every single question has to get answered at the end of each unit, but it's a time for them to really just take a pause again, and really think about how are they using this learning in their real world? How are they bringing it into their lives? How are they actually using each of these criterion in their course of their daily life? Great. Thank you so much.